I am in the 2023 Model 3 Performance, and I'm driving it to meet Jeeves. If you don't know who Jeeves is, here is all of his information down below. You can find him on YouTube, X, Instagram if you wish, but I highly recommend YouTube because his videos are amazing. We are going for a canyon cruise out here in Tucson, Arizona, Mount Lemmon to be exact. I've never been here, he's never been up here. This is gonna be a good time. He has the brand new Model 3 Performance. We're going to drive both the older Model 3 Performance and the brand new Model 3 Performance up the mountain and just get a feel for both of them. Let's meet up with Jeeves and get into the review. So, oh wow.
Yeah. Don't need to touch anything. And so that's the gas
Interesting.
pedal, and that makes you go
okay,
forward.
okay.
And they let you know that. All right, so hit the next on the little scroll wheel.
Oh.
Doesn't it feel
Oh.
demonetized?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it feels it has more of a click and you can push into it.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. That does
then-
that feels so much better.
And then, okay, feel the edge of the screen.
Oh, interesting.
See, it's almost like the glass is rounded off more.
It feels like a screen protector.
Yes.
Built in.
Yeah, that's a great point.
So it's like we just went from like an iPhone to, what was a Samsung Galaxy S7?
No clue.
One of those that
Yeah.
had like the first.
The curve.
Yeah, I
bezel.
smashed mine with a sugar jar. That's how I
nice.
know that phone.
But yeah, it's like little things like that. Unannounced, no one's talking about it, but it is, they're doing all these
Yeah.
minor changes in the background. Yeah, go ahead with
So
whatever.
the steering is this.
Yes.
Okay, so
We're
it's
in
standard.
standard.
Can I put it in heavy? Is
yeah,
that
do
okay?
whatever you want. Do whatever you want.
Sweet.
It's your car.
Yeah, I can already tell this feels much more premium. Like you said, it's much more refined in here.
Yeah.
And I haven't even driven it.
Yeah, it doesn't take much. You can drive it 5 miles per hour and you can
Yeah.
immediately feel the damping.
I try to use the turn signals.
Yep, they're not there. Yeah.
But I do appreciate the click. So sometimes I feel like in the Model X, my sister-in-law has a Model X Plaid and it
Okay.
doesn't have that clicky.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Like
Okay.
it pulls well beyond.
It feels so comfortable.
Also, to anyone watching this and they're like, I look uncomfortable, it's because I am uncomfortable. I hate being in the passenger seat. I don't trust anyone.
I'm a professional,
But she's a professional, so that's a good thing.
YouTube certified.
Yeah.
So, okay, is this on sport suspension?
Yes, that's sports.
Wow. That is so comfortable.
suspension. Very comfortable. I don't even, honestly, I don't even bother throwing it in sport. I leave it in standard because I don't really see what the point is. I like that standard gives me a little bit more bounce,
Yeah.
but
Oh, yeah, like in the Model Y Performance.
yes.
You hit a bump, you're going with it.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a rodeo. I'm
Yep.
from Texas, so it's very normal to me.
Yeah.
Okay, this
Yeah.
is something I want to talk about.
Okay. Let's
This
talk.
screen, it just feels better.
Right.
Something about it just feels better. It's like sharper.
Yes, and they have the same processor.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Again, these are things that have been not talked about. I don't really know what the difference is, but it looks clearer.
Yeah.
Um,
To me, that makes a difference. I
Yeah.
love tech.
and I know there's less of a bezel. So
Mhm.
like this black spot around there's less of that on these.
Yeah.
I don't know, but it does feel really premium. Yeah, the reinforcement they've done to the doors, the sound deadening,
Yeah.
it just all adds up. It's all little things, but it's added up to a lot.
Yeah.
Famous chili and pies.
Okay.
Chili up here, there better be a bathroom close by. I mean, we're up at close to 9,000 feet.
There's a lot of trees, you know?
That's true.
Um,
And there's a lot of rocks too, which you could probably find a natural toilet, cover it up.
You can just make a little
Yeah.
something.
Shovel.
Always dig a hole, though.
Yeah.
Don't be that person.
No, yeah. You don't want to be walking through the woods. And
No,
stepping
that's
human
so
poop.
rude.
Like, I'm cool stepping in animal poop.
Yeah.
They don't know
Yeah.
how to dig.
Right.
We can dig.
That is true.
So.
We have thumbs.
Yeah.
Build a toilet.
Yeah.
Build a little something. Yeah, I really enjoy this. If I didn't need the space
Mhm.
of the Model Y, I would get a Model 3 Performance.
Yeah. And when they do these, all of these changes are coming to the Model Y.
Yeah.
That's going to be an impossible car to beat.
Yeah.
For the money, and then the build quality and more luxurious feel features, I don't know of another car that has that type of value.
No. And we can talk about value because the Model 3 Performance, what is it, 55,000?
Yeah, 54,990. Yeah, I paid 52,990.
Yeah, I mean, this is such a hard to beat value.
Yes.
I mean, comparing this, if I had to compare it to another car, I would compare it to the BMW M3.
Yes, that's
I mean,
the perfect comparison.
So speaking of that,
Yep.
people are like, EVs are so heavy. The BMW M3 is only 50 pounds lighter than this car.
Yes.
Which
no
is
one
crazy.
looks that stuff up. I know.
And
It's
this is all-wheel drive.
Yes. Yeah, and I guess that has X-Drive, but I bet X-Drive takes it up to 4,200 pounds or something like that. I don't know.
Oh, okay, interesting. I think for the money, the value that you get out of this car is hard to beat because this is something that I would want to daily. And then you get off work or whatever people do, and you can hit the canyon.
Yes.
And then drive it home.
Yes.
It can be a track car that you can daily, and you can have your whole family in here considering how safe it is.
Yeah.
I feel fine like throwing my grandma in the back.
Yep.
Not that I would do 120 with her.
No, maybe put it into chill for grandma.
No.
No.
No
Put it in
chill.
insane. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, life is short.
Right.
She doesn't have much longer.
Right.
She might as well have fun.
Let's give her. Yeah.
Yeah. I might push her over the edge with that.
Yeah.
But, you know, she's lived a good life.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I agree. I mean, the M3 starts now at close to $80,000. This can't be configured anywhere near $80,000.
Right.
That is not an efficient car. It gets like 23 miles per gallon if you're lucky on the highway. Also, the M3, you put a couple options, it's $100,000. So now you could get a model, like it just, the value of this is undeniable. Now, you can't have a manual transmission. There's no exhaust feedback. So if you want that, I get it. This can't provide that. But as far as an all-around package goes, it's still incredibly capable and exciting.
I mean, this is so much fun. I just spent the last week driving supercars across the country from Denver down to Scottsdale, and it was a blast. I got to drive the Ferrari 458 Italia, brand new Porsche 718 Spider RS, which is a blast, hitting 9,000 RPM in both of those cars. It's beautiful. I get it.
Insert clip right here.
Oh, turn signal's not there?
Yeah. Yeah, see, it's a little like, when you go to think of it, it's sometimes already, you need to have the action done. That's what I've run into a couple times.
And if you can't use a turn signal, just cut them off.
Yeah, just cut them off. They can't catch you anyways.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
People are going to think we're serious.
Yeah, oh, yeah, I know.
Yeah, this feels much more refined. And this right here, the dash looks like a product from Bose.
Yes, that color.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like on their headphones, I know exactly what you're talking about. So
yeah, so this feels good.
Like despite it being minimalistic, there's not even shift stocks. There's literally no buttons.
Yeah.
How the car is built gives you that more refined feel. And I also think people get caught up in, this is a luxury car. This isn't a luxury car. I think it's just such a new thing.
Yeah.
You're used to buttons that I don't really know what it is. I don't know if it's luxury. I don't know what it is, but it's really well built now.
Yeah, I mean, I get into a Porsche like the Macan S.
Yes.
And it's just buttons in the center. I wouldn't consider that luxury. I think it's annoying.
Yeah.
Like, life is chaotic enough.
Yeah.
I don't want to jump in and be like, okay, hold on, where's everything at?
Yeah, that's true too.
And I know the screen, you know, you have to get used to it.
Yeah.
But it's just like your iPhone.
Yeah.
Once you know it. I mean, even babies can pick up an iPhone. They're like, oh, YouTube or Disney, whatever it may be. Okay.
Right.
Should we jump in the other one? We're back in the Model 3 Performance, the 2023. Kind of sad I have to drive this.
Yeah.
It's okay. Whoa!
What?
That looks purple.
What, the car?
Yeah. In the shade.
Oh, like oh, I see it. Like through the tint it does.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Right?
That's crazy.
Huh.
What kind of Turo tint is on this thing?
That's that Tucson special.
Yeah, that's right. The sun hits different down at 8,000 feet.
All right.
So, like, overall, it's not like, it's different.
It is.
But if you're looking to save money and get a really good package, this still is it.
Yeah.
I mean, you could save $20,000 by getting this. Maybe not a 23, but like a 21, 22.
It is much louder.
Yeah, it's a lot louder.
Yeah. But if you don't care about that, if you just want performance, save some money.
Yeah.
Get an older one, preferably 2022, 23, somewhere
Yep.
around there.
Yep.
Yeah, and you can have a ton of fun.
Yeah.
Also, track mode is what sets Tesla apart from other vehicles.
Yeah.
Especially at the same price point. I don't think you can get a car that would even compare in the same price point.
No. I mean, you've played with that a lot. So like briefly, you can move the drive bias, everything. Like, yeah.
Full power to the rear, 100% to the rear. Turn all stability assist off, and you can just drift this thing like crazy. Smoke all the tires you want. I try not to as much anymore, just because tires are expensive.
Yeah.
But catch me on dirt. I'm an animal.
Yeah.
I love it. You could put 25 to the front, 75 to the rear, and that is like the perfect gravel monster. Have a little stability in there, and you can have a ton of fun. You can rally that thing, and you know it's not going to explode like people think.
It really is impressive. This came out, I think, in 2018 is when the performances were released. I don't know if I'm correct on that. I think I am. I'm never wrong, so we can just go with that. But yeah, even so, like even the complaints about the suspension, it is louder in here. There's an echo.
Yeah.
Like, you can feel it. And the suspension's stiffer, but yeah, not the biggest deal in the world.
But it handles really well.
Yes. Yeah.
And that's what it's about.
Yeah.
Well, for me, at least.
Yeah, I mean, the interesting thing about what feels good in a car is G-force being put on your body.
Yeah.
So you can go around a really sharp turn at 45 miles per hour. Yeah. That feels different. Going 100 in a straight line feels like you're doing nothing. It's like, it's about how it handles and all of that stuff, and that's what feels really good.
Oh, this is fun. Yeah, it just handles so well.
I mean, like, my stomach is gone right now. And it's silent. Yeah. You didn't ruin anyone's day by doing that. There's no loud exhaust. No one knows. Yeah, this is it.
That's the best part. No one knows. Now that I've driven the previous generation Model 3 Performance and the new one, I can say that they are both a great buy. I mean, the new Model 3 Performance is fantastic. You don't really have that bulbous, porpoise look to it anymore. It's a lot sleeker, kind of like a Model S getting into roadster territory. And I love the look of it. The diffuser, I love the headlights, the taillights, the wheels that come stock. Those are beautiful. And they are forged wheels. So that's a squirrel. ADHD. I might have it. I love the seats in the Model 3 Performance. I think they look fantastic. The bolstering just holds you in. It's not uncomfortable. A lot of sports cars you get in, and it is so uncomfortable. The interior just looks so clean. I've had people get into my Tesla and be like, it looks like the Apple Store. The materials are nice and tight. It doesn't feel like, you know, like vegan leather, even though that's what we have. It feels right. Like it feels like a driver's car. The rear spoiler is different on the Model 3 Performance, and it's not just the look of it. It actually does add some performance benefits, and I greatly appreciate that. I feel like it's more solid. Like when you touch it, it's like, yeah, that's a spoiler. That's what I'm talking about. With all of that being said, I highly encourage you, just go and test drive a Model 3. It can be the long range, the standard, or the performance if that's your thing. If that's too small for you, hop in the Model Y and see why it's the best selling car today. That's incredible to think about, that there are more Model Ys sold today than any other car. It's like the Camry of this generation. It's pretty amazing. All right, until next time, guys, I'm gonna go get some coffee, get some work done.